Polygons, and today I'm actually retrobrighting a old Xbox original Panzer Dragoon Orta console. Now when I got it, it was heavily yellowed, and kind of if you want to see like a good example, this is the front panel of the Xbox, so you can see like that's the actual true color over there in white, that for whatever reason the whole console yellowed. It was, I guess, kept in pretty bad condition, so I kind of tore it apart right now, and I'm going to use the Volume 40 cream to essentially, hopefully, try to get this back to its original state of, I guess, crystal white. Okay, so here are all the pieces of my Xbox pretty much taken out of the system, so here are really the guts of it. And I'm hoping that I can put this all back together and it's still gonna work. And over here is all the pieces. I'm getting ready to retrobright it, so essentially I'm gonna put them all under plastic. And as you can see, again, it's pretty yellow. I don't know how well you guys can tell it, but hopefully tomorrow it's gonna be a sunny day and get these guys retrobrighted. Okay, so here's the first hour of me putting this stuff on. I put it outside, put quite a bit of amount of the Salon 40 volume on it, and let's hope in 2 hours that essentially this starts to brighten up. Okay, so 8 hours later, here it is. Sunlight's gone. I'm going to see right now if this actually turned white, and I'm going to compare it. I'm just going to rinse this off of a hose and see what we got. So I've hosed everything down after rubbing off any residue left over from the Salon 40. In terms of like the results so far, it's a little bit weird. Actually outside, it actually seemed like it was actually whiter in the sun, and I guess like after 8 hours of being out there and bringing it back inside, it actually seemed to slightly become a little bit more cream colored. So I couldn't really quite tell like really if the results are truly whiter than when I first started, but there is a noticeable difference. I guess here on the panel you can see that it doesn't have that blotch part anymore, and it's actually like an somewhat even color scheme right now. So I'm gonna just put this all together, hope everything works, and there is one part that I didn't get to retrobright, which was essentially the CD or the DVD tray bezel, which would be right over here. So after we set everything apart, we'll get a better idea of how it did. I'll show you the only part that wasn't retrobrighted. It was the Xbox DVD bezel that I didn't retrobright because I couldn't get it off. And so you can kind of see the difference over there. I think this is as white as I can really get this Xbox. I kept it out there for a full 8 hours and just like repeatedly just kept putting more and more of the Salon 40 volume. Didn't really have much luck kind of getting whiter than this, but I think it's still an overall improvement. As you can tell, it's definitely a much whiter shade than what it originally was. And, well, hopefully it keeps and stays like that. Okay, so just put the Xbox back together, and you can definitely tell the Volume 40 definitely worked. Here's a look at the only part that was not retrobrighted, which was the Xbox bezel, and it's a huge, massive difference. I don't think I could get it to really a crystal snow white, but this will do. So now I guess it's just a matter of did I disassemble the Xbox and reassemble it properly, and making sure that this guy works. Wish me luck. It works with the little yellow DVD bezel, but it works. It's a lot cleaner. It's a lot whiter now. I don't know how long it will last with the retrobright, but hey, at least I'm able to get the system back in the groove and ready for display. So really excited. It was a really cool purchase, and glad that I can at least somewhat get it back to like good shape.